we totaled the count. We have 51 here in person and 13 proxy. That falls short of quorum. So,
13.
quorum is only 22.
We're gonna keep coming.
Okay. So this meeting is officially adjourned. That was the only purpose of this meeting. So they've officially adjourned the meeting.
Point of order. Point of order.
Y'all don't know what the Robert's Rule says, do you?
Point of order.
Where's the
Fanny,
You're not gonna get away with it.
why are you
Point of
walking
order.
away? Point of order is the
Do what you
Robert's
can't
Rule.
hear?
I'm not presiding over this meeting as well.
Hey, dummy, can you hear?
Okay, so hold on, let me say this. I received an unmetered stamp letter.
No way.
Point of order. Under Georgia law, OCGA 14-3, 14-375, and section 14-3-1. The association bears the burden of proof to show that the notice was properly sent in accordance with its bylaws. That means if they did not use first-class postage, certified mail, or verifiable digital record, email receipt, or tracking, etc., you and other members did not receive notice within the required time frame. Then you have grounds to invalidate the meeting and or to request a court order compelling the association to review it properly. Now, with this being said, I have a multi-million-dollar corporation to run. This is not gonna work. So, you can do this the right way, or you can do this the wrong way. But baby, you got the right one now.
All right.
With that being said, I have a project management meeting to run. Because anything that's happening is done out of order, so all votes can be discounted anyway.
How many people did you say?
Check the law.
50. 50? Yeah, they signed it. Yes, sir.
And it's 10% of eligible homeowners. Baby, I know the law.
Point of order. Georgia HOA or condo law. The word vote is tied directly to the member's status as an owner of record, the right to participate in the decision-making of the association. Total votes means total eligible voters, not the entire community. Stop lying.
I turned to 16 proxy.
I appreciate y'all coming. That's cool too, but we're here for another year. Get together, you know, if you want to find out. See
Where is the lawyer?
Have a wonderful
Where
day.
is the lawyer?
Thank you.
Where's the lawyer?
Close up the building. Okay?
Where's the
Thank you.
lawyer?
Bye-bye.
Where's the lawyer?
Where's your lawyer?
Right.
Lawyer's
supposed to be present.
I turned in 16
Where's your
proxy.
lawyer?
He said he don't-
Can anybody answer that?
I turned in 16.
Jonathan, you said 13 proxies, but it should have been 16. What was wrong with the other 3?
We had one here that was blank, and we had some, so you can't have a proxy if you show up to the meeting. Those two things kind of cancel each other out. Yeah, so if you come to the meeting, proxy is allowed. It's only 4 when you don't come to the meeting, somebody can go here.
Why do we always have meetings at 9:30 during the week of a lot of people?
You know, we discussed that at every meeting.
Yeah.
I would say that it's been answered several times, but everybody can't get all the, everybody's availability is not the same. I used to work Saturday until I retired. It was inconvenient.
we said last time, let's give
So
it a
my
try.
point
Nobody
is,
here. Your point is what?
it's gonna be inconvenient for somebody, okay? Sorry, but.
You're not sorry.
That's all
You're
right.
not sorry.
Have a good day, y'all.
No, we're not.
Yes, sir.
Don't have a good day then.
No, we're
But
not.
anyway,
Okay.
it's over.
You,
Can I say one thing? I'm trying to be informed.
point of order, point of order.
Ain't no point in order the meeting's over with.
No,
They're not represented.
not
They're not following.
No, you don't know what the Robert's Rule is.
You need training.
You need training on the Robert's Rule. Robert's Rule
need
dominates
But as
the
far
meeting.
as the meeting is adjourned.
You can't call it like
You
that.
are adjourned, not the meeting.
Thank you. I appreciate you telling me that.
Why does it seem that they don't want us to have a meeting? As soon as he said it, all due respect to everybody here, and he was excited to leave. He got up and walked out. Why
Where's the
they
lawyer?
don't want us to have a meeting? Everybody's excited that we don't have quorum.
Trump had a meeting last time, and after we did not make quorum, we tried to inform you on what was going on in that hood, and we were told that that was not what you all wanted.
Who told you that? Let me finish. It seems like attitude. Like they don't want to.
One at a time.
He walked out like he was happy about it. Okay, I have a attitude. I submitted the only one.
Like I said, if y'all want to find somebody you want to talk to, go talk to them.
Okay,
But
I'm
as
gonna
far
talk
as
to
your
you.
meeting and try to raise your hand, say I want to sit down and
Well, why can't nobody ask where's the
it's over with, okay?
I'm sorry, I should tell you.
Where's the attorney?
I just want to ask you a question.
Want to ask me a question?
I want to ask you because last meeting, we called on the noise forum and we rescheduled it in 10 days. So why would we do that? Like we rescheduled it. So that's one. That's what the bylaw says. Yeah, so that's who would do that, John? Yeah, or Hassan. Where Hassan? He left.
Schedule
Oh, no, you're right there.
the board
Right there,
schedule
to the left.
Okay, and it's based on availability, it's based on our availability, it's based on where we got the availability in this building. Okay, so if there's availability, it's got to work for everyone. I can say everybody, it's got to work. And the availability didn't work for you, but the availability worked for others, as you can see.
Charles, what was that bylaw you read? And because you do want to request. Not that I know it.
Okay, the attorneys did write us a letter or whatever, that once a meeting this is a reconvene meeting. A reconvene meeting doesn't mean you keep doing it over. You don't get more too little. You don't mean you come me too little. It doesn't mean that. If once it's been reconvened and it didn't make it, you didn't meet more, it's over with. We can do this again next year. You really want to help you out. You good at that? What that is? I mean, you might not agree with it, but you got something else? Okay, man.
The quorum of the people who were here, the amount of people who were here, was Saturday. So that other people can come, and we were requesting that it be held at Oakley Elementary. You're paying for this location, why not invest in the school community?
Okay. I'll tell you this, Oakley Elementary isn't always available. And it is not, and it takes,
I've
been through it. Okay, and it took us over 2 weeks for them to hold down, come up with a date. And then we got the check to them, and it's held up in limbo for like over a week to 2 weeks. You gotta make plans, you can't live like that.
This meeting is held every year, annually, so you're talking about 3 weeks. So you can start this process in August to get
We
a
do
date
start
on
this
the
process in
Saturday.
August.
To get a
We
date
do.
on the Saturday quarter from Oakley
But
Elementary.
the point is
And
that
on a Saturday.
that's what you want, that might be with somebody else. It wasn't what I wanted, because I didn't,
But
I
you're
worked on
retired now.
Saturday.
You're retired now.
Yeah,
But the
so-
last
but
time we had
everybody else is retired.
was at Oakley Elementary. The last
Sure
was.
For the years I've been here, I've never had to pay around.
It was packed.
Sure was.
My wife came and said, okay, so I've been here since 2018.
Okay, I did this one again.
Okay, but I'm saying, since
And I say,
then, I can't say we have one.
I can say.
All right. Somebody else want to talk? I'm ready to move.
Well, I saw,
What you say, man?
I saw on TV that other people are having trouble with it. And Clark Howard said, so we need to, do we need someone like that to come and explain to us? Because he said the people who live in the community, this is their community. And they have, no, because you all don't follow the bylaws, so you can't say it. So that's what he was suggesting. So what we need to do is maybe get them to come and speak to us about what,
You know, if somebody wants to try to organize that, that's cool, okay? But again,
But
y'all
that's what
y'all
he's
y'all
saying,
y'all pay
voting.
attention. You pay attention to politics, I'm pretty sure. So you understand that we got a election coming up in November. Okay. The percentage of people who show up for the election amounts about how many of the regular voting population. My point is that you paid for, you voted for representation. This is the representation that you got. Now, if you don't like the representation,
Exactly.
and you move.
It's poor representation. What happens when you're not wanted, but you're staying in a position where people don't want you to be at?
Doesn't mean that they go.
Sir, we are not talking about, we just want our community so that we can enjoy it and not be, so, see, sir, we live here, we should be able to enjoy it, and you should be, no,
You don't
no.
enjoy it? You don't enjoy it? You don't
You
enjoy it?
harass us, you can't do, sir, come on now, we pay a lot to live in this community. We do, now come on. You should be for us.
I
You
live
should
in
be
this
for
community.
us.
I am so glad because the house across the street from me sold like $300,000. I'm
Sir,
like, wow.
this is
You know,
our
that feels good to
community.
me.
We should be able to enjoy and love it, and before we could come together and laugh and talk and have.
Well, you know, that's a nice thought.
It's a good
This is
thought.
Lamar Richardson talking, okay? This ain't representing the board. It's a nice thought, but that ain't how the world is.
We're not talking about the world. We're
Well, I
talking
mean,
about
but we're part of the
our
world,
community.
and it's a little microcosm of the world. So that's how I look at it.
Sir,
That's just
and
me.
you're representing us, and you're talking about the world. We're
But
talking
if
about
I
Oakley
represent,
Township,
you say
sir.
represent us, okay?
Us.
Aren't there other people out there who didn't show up this meeting? Say yes or no.
You're right. I
Okay,
for our-
so do we need to represent
This
them
is
too?
our community. It used to be so much fun.
Very.
Doing things.
Hey, I can't say that everybody.
But I was finna say, but that's how the devil is. That's how the devil's spirit is, baby.
Once a month meeting for get together, and I guarantee you it wasn't this many people at those.
But they showed up for me.
But-
But they showed up for Clay.
They showed up for me
They
to
showed
holler
up
and
for
scream.
me.
Just
The
hard.
question is, so we have 1,200 homes. They had that right, sir. Not to put
Okay,
us at
so we have the right.
We have 1,200 homes, so everybody has paid their HOA.
Everyone has a baby.
Everybody, so why do we need 120?
Everyone has a
So I don't understand, if it's 1,200 houses, we need 10%. So is that 10% of the whole 1,200, or is it 10% of who pays their HOA?
10% whole 1,216.
So how do you count people who are not paying their HOA?
How do you count people?
They can't vote
who's not
nowhere.
paying?
Uh-huh.
It's based on those homes in the neighborhood.
So what does that mean?
1,216 homes. All of them are eligible.
So that means we don't have to pay our HOA, we can come.
Okay, you want to do that? Okay. If you want to do it that way, but don't you know?
And not pay HOA.
Sure, come to me, but you cannot vote.
So what, that's what I'm saying, it's 1,200 and something houses in the neighborhood, and you're saying we need 10% of them. Of that 1,200, everybody can take their HOA.
No, it's total vote. It's not the actual vote. This document specifically says the quorum is going to be 10% of the total vote of the association. That was everybody in the association, whether you pay or not. It's in the government documents.
And the government documents weren't written by us.
As
You
you're saying,
realize
our
that.
neighborhood is nice. I love this neighborhood. Oil, there's one homeowner, oil in the street like somebody got shot, and he has a truck that is, so that decreases the value of my house. You know, you're having your lawn sprayed and done, and then we got 2 or 3 renters across the street, one on the corner sells weed.
What can we can't, we're
The
not the law.
old, the
We're
old
not the
people
law.
that were in
We're
there
not the law.
20 years ago, they control all of this. No, these people don't cut their yards.
So people who don't cut the yard, you have to add this.